in Ukraine. No love there right now. With Russia's ruthless bombing campaign, apartment buildings in Kyiv were targeted again overnight, including one not far from the presidential palace. In the southern city of Mariupol, Ukraine says bombs hit a theater sheltering hundreds of displaced civilians. Now, this building was clearly marked as having children inside. The number of casualties is still not known at this time. Imtiaz Tyab is in Lviv, Ukraine, with more on the story. Imtiaz, good morning.
Gayle, good morning. Well, latest intelligence reports suggest that Russia's invasion of Ukraine has stalled considerably, but that hasn't stopped it from inflicting horrific damage all across the country. A warning now, some of the images in this report are quite distressing.
In this war of attrition, nothing is off limits. Not even this theater in Mariupol, said to be sheltering over 1,000 people. And clearly marked for bombers to see. That's the word children in Russian. It's now in ruins, and the loss of life still unclear. Russia denies bombing the building, blaming instead a Ukrainian neo-Nazi group for blowing it up, but offered no proof. At a nearby hospital, the scenes of utter carnage are painfully clear, as medics do whatever they can. But for the thousands that have died in Mariupol, including the smallest, just 22 days old, there's nothing left to do. These are the people we could not save, this brave doctor said. The city's collapse into chaos comes as Russian soldiers encircle it. Each airstrike and shelling, one a minute at times, are slowly squeezing the life out of the once thriving southern seaport. In the eastern city of Kharkiv, an inferno. Russian shelling hit this market, killing at least 3. This resident saw it all. I think there were several rockets or Grad missiles. Boom, 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 and then the fire broke out. It's a hell that has displaced millions of Ukrainians, including these children, all orphans. They were rescued less than a week ago from brutal violence in the country's war-torn east.
Kids with mental and physical disorders. Alarm.
Natalie is a social worker here. As we were talking, an air raid siren went off. He tells the older kids to run inside, while the youngest were carefully gathered up by their carers who guided them down these stairs into a basement classroom and played games with them to try and soothe their fears. Nadia is one of the teachers. The children don't hear the sirens from here. They are hidden, she says. We are safe here. These orphans may be among Ukraine's most vulnerable, but they are deeply cared for. And still manage to smile and make new friends, even with such uncertain futures.
Now, the children in our report remain safe and extremely well cared for. But consider this. According to the UN, every second a Ukrainian child is made a refugee. Every second. That's already 1.5 million children, many of whom have passed through here in Lviv to Poland towards safety. Vlad.
Imtiaz, those images are horrific. And as you said in your report, it is hell, as all wars are. Imtiaz, thank you very much. Appreciate it.